Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone! Hello! This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard to Starship Enormous Prize for another episode of the Dyson Sphere program. Okay, so in the last episode we got some of our stuff automated, mostly all of our basic stuff that we're going to be using throughout the game. We also built this little area which is going to do all of our research and whatnot that we're going to be needing in order to unlock new technologies. Now, the only problem about this is, obviously this is a little bit overkill, and I did this because I wanted to design it like this. But in order to actually make this to work the way I want it to, we are going to need a new technology, which is basically, I think it's logistics 2. I believe this is what we need. Yeah, we need improved logistics in order to build splitters, which will allow us to split up our resources and put them in different directions and make this base super complicated. But in order to get that, we need to actually produce the research cubes we need to run all these matrix labs. So let's go ahead and get that going. I think for now I'm probably gonna just put them like right here, because again, this is a temporary factory. The permanent factory will be built later in the future. So let us go ahead and build a couple of these. Oh, we don't have the resources. Alrighty. Let's see, do we have any of it on us? No, we do not. What do we need? We got the glass. We need more iron. We need more circuits. And I think iron and circuits is actually what we're missing. Alright. Let's go around and grab those real quick. Boo 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 boo. Oh, and I actually did finally start doing my drawing project. I'll show you guys here a picture of it here while we're getting all this stuff going. It's a picture of Sammy from Totally Spies. And at the moment, I believe the body and the hair looks really good. I love the way it came out. Got to work a little bit more on the face. But that's about 2 hours in, and the project is coming along pretty nicely. I think my plan is I want to keep doing the sketches for about 3 or 4 different portraits, and then I might start playing around with colors, and then try to get drawing a little bit more precise, I guess is what I should say, to what I want it to be, and then eventually maybe get into animating. I don't know. That's something I've always wanted to play around with. Like very simple animations of like getting her eyes to blink or getting her to wave at you, and getting her to breathe, like very simple stuff like that. Nothing complicated or anything. I don't know, it's just a fun thing I've always wanted to get more into. Let's see, built about 3 of these. And the main reason why I waited till now to actually start working on this is I was getting into this before we moved out in the country, but then after moving out in the country, I had to get used to a new way of living and a new community I had to get used to, new jobs I had to get used to. There was a lot of stuff I had to do, and then had to work more on building like what I wanted to do. But I've gotten my confidence up to the point where all that stuff is kind of in my past, and I want to learn new things and do new things, so... yeah, that's basically where I am with all that stuff. Anyways. No! You're not where you need to be. Do. So I'll probably give you guys continue updates of that picture as I work more on it. Okay, what do we actually need for this? We need magnetic coils and circuit boards. Okay. So, we need to probably bring those things in from the back. Oop, nope, that's the wrong direction. Actually, no, let's make this go this direction. And then for the time being, I'm just gonna hook it up to the middle. I want to let's do something like this. So we can make a splitter there once we get the technology. Do 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 do. Yeah, there's a lot of hobbies I want to get into. Singing is something I've always kind of wanted to do. I've been getting a little bit more interested in it, so I definitely would like to practice that more. Learning to play electric guitar would be awesome one day. Well, maybe not electric guitar, like electric bass guitar. That would be amazing. I don't know. Just some things I've always really wanted to get into. But anyways, I always just thought it'd be really, really cool to get into that type of stuff. So let's bring you... we'll bring you here. And we'll go something like this, I think. And then we will end it right there. Just so it looks a little bit prettier. Go, my little drones! Let's see, the other one we need is this one over here. So we'll bring you out to here. There. There. Boop. Ah, shoot. Kind of forgot this is all on the inside. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, drawing, dating, getting into singing. I have a lot of interesting hobbies right now that I'm wanting to get it more into. Just work more on my confidence and work more on doing things I want to do. Still want to make YouTube videos for you guys though. I know I've been kind of lacking on that, but I definitely do want to get this stuff under control so I have a little bit more focus when it comes to YouTubing. Okay. Got this up here. So now hook that up, which we probably need power. Nope, we don't. Alright, cool. And then we gotta hook this baby up. Nope, nope. Alright. And you. Hook all of these up. And hook them up on this end. And now we need to give them all power. Yee. This one here also needs power as well. Doop, doop, doop. We'll just do that and that. Okay, cool. Now let's make sure this is actually working right. Looks like it is. Oh my. What's our power grid looking like? We're running at 50% right now. Okay. And we're not even researching. Slowly getting filled up. So cool. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and start our research, and then we need to build a bunch of windmills to get our power grid back under control. Because we're going to be running at like quarter speed right now once we start our research. Logistics! Let's get going. Running at 33%. We need more windmills! Need all of the windmills. Also, I need food. Here we go. Oh my. Running so freaking slowly. But cool. We are doing research. This shouldn't take long at all with this many. That many going on. Alright. Where's our power plants? Guess we will continue going down the line around the coast. Maybe we could start going around here. We are at 50% capacity. Or we're at a 50% satisfaction, 186% over capacity. Alright, what do we need for the windmills? We need iron and we need gears. Alright, cool. Let's go back and get some of those. Our research is already halfway done. Cool. Do. I run. Need you. And then we also need gears. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. Getting that all under control. So cool. It's just stuff like this, I don't know, I could just stare at it like literally all day, just watching stuff go by and getting processed and turning to new things. There's something, I don't know, kind of like therapeutic about that type of stuff. Alright, research is almost done. We got 4 more blocks to process. 3, 2, 1, and done. Oh, now we're done. Now we can make better sorters. Mark II sorters are faster. We can make a traffic monitor. Traffic monitor is built on the conveyor belt to monitor the real-time cargo flow rate of the corresponding location. Conditions can be set to trigger an alarm. Oh my, that's cool. And then of course we have the splitter, which allows you to split things into multiple directions. Alright. So that's awesome. Now I think the next thing would be, I don't think we can really do any research on these yet. Let's see. Smelting purification. Ooh, okay. This allows us to start smelting silicon. And then also converting coal into pieces of, basically giant pieces of fuel. which would be awesome. What else do we have? We also have steel smelting, which just allows us to turn iron into steel, which is nice. I think for the time being, let's go ahead and get some of our basic upgrades going. Like our mechanical core. Let's get like this all going. This should be super simple. I think we have all of this actually on us right now. While we continue to expand the power plants. We don't really have to have these power plants around the sea. To me, it just looks really cool. Here we go. We are 92% capacity, our power load now. Not bad. We have 6 megawatts of power available. Cool. And our mecha core level 1 has been upgraded. So our maximum fuel capacity, our energy capacity, has been increased. Nice. And this unlocks a lot of cool things. So we can get mecha frames, which allows us to go faster. We don't know how to make electronic motor yet, so I can't do that one. Inventory capacity. We don't know how to make steel yet, so I can't do that one yet either. Communication control. This allows us to have an additional construction drone. Nice. Mass construction. Oh yeah, we have a limited amount of facilities we can actually make until we get our technology going better. Nice, nice. Energy circuit. Plus 200 kilowatt mecha fuel power. Can't quite do that one yet. Drone engine we can do to make our drones a little bit faster. And a drive engine, which allows us to start flying around. We can actually do this because we have coal and mecha coil. This might help us actually get around a little bit better. So we might do this one next. We need to grab some coal from our coal power plant. And then we might start working on getting steel going, I think. More basic things. Ooh, and we have our splitter. Yeah, let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Oh my. Cool. And boop. I want to get rid of you. I should have got rid of more. I need me a sorter. You're a little bit larger than I expected. So let's go ahead and get rid of most of this. Get rid of that. And I want you to go forward to that one. Boop, boop, boop. 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 You on down and hook up. And this will allow it to distribute in any direction. And then what does it take to actually build one of those things? Oh, we can totally do it. Nice. I'm probably gonna need another one. Boop. Make this here look a little bit better. So it would be you. Let's go ahead and just get rid of all those. Isn't gonna look as clean as I wanted to, but we'll make it work. think I need 3 of these in order to make this work the way I want it to. Alright. And then it should be 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Hang on. Oh, sweet. One moment. The brain is thinking. Let's see if I just have you go over. And then same thing with you. Let's have you go over. Oh, and then do the same thing for you. And then just bring these guys through. Yeah, so let's bring you guys through. And then let's grab our splitter. There. We hook you up to this one. And then split you off to that one. I love how I'm trying to make this as complicated as possible. Maybe I could have... No. So complicated. Let's see if I put all 3 of these into this guy, merge it into one. I guess a good way I could actually do this. Hang on. Let's do something like this. Okay, that'll have that one go on that lane. And then we'll have you go in that direction. This is really complicated. Why do I do this to myself? Do. There. That should be a successful loop. Yeah, because now it's back on 1. Okay. And then you... Yeah. And then just merge this on here. Oh no! Hee, and now it's just one long lane. Things I do to make things complicated. And then this one, I want you to go in the middle. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Hee. It's so complicated. Alright, cool. Well, at least that's solved. Back to what we were doing, which was researching. So we unlocked the drive engine, which means we can fly, which allow us to get to areas quicker. No, I don't know how to land. That's the only bad part. Oh. The game told me. Cool. But anyways, let's get some more research going. Let's work on getting steel, I believe. That should be probably our next priority. And we wasted pretty much half of this episode getting those going. But anyways. So blue research should be running perfectly fine now. And now we have all the blues going around all over the place. Which makes it look really, really cool. It's gonna look really nice too when the nighttime comes around. We are researching very fast. Cool. Coolio. And then when we get the other research ones and add them in, it's gonna make this look even more colorful. Because all I have to do is just add it to here. Do 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 do. Steel smelting is complete. Alrighty, let's go get that going. Now, I believe steel smelting is just iron, if I remember. 3 iron equals 1 steel. Okay. So we're gonna need another thing for our iron to be taken care of. Which we can probably do something about that. And we'll get steel going over here. Too far to operate. Weird. Anyways, we'll grab some of the iron and bring it out like here. I might actually end up bringing it out over here. Make like a steel smelting area over here. Although there's copper here. Yeah, we could probably just make it like right here. That probably wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Although the main factory is in this direction, so could probably make it here then, and then send it somewhere. Let's make it down here. I think this would be pretty cool. So let's get our smelter going. Get more of these going. This area is getting complicated. Yeah, let's go this direction, I guess. And I guess while we're waiting and constructing things, let's go ahead and continue getting more research going. So, the other thing we can really do is get more construction drones. Let's get that going. Hey, fantastic. All right, you make me steel. I want you to throw my steel over here. Actually no, throw it over here. Here we go. Boopity boopity boop. Oh. Oh no, I ran out of fuel! Hook you up. Hook you up. Here we go. Grab you power. All right. There we go. And now we just need to do that. Okay. Now steel should officially be making now. And I'm gonna go ahead and increase our capacity for iron storage because we have a lot of things that are running iron right now. Yep. And we are making stone, or steel I should say. And looks like the sorters are keeping up, which is nice. And being stored. Awesome. So we now have steel, which is fantastic. So next thing I want to get is smelting purification so we can get better fuel. Mainly this is going to be for our mech for now, but in the future we'll probably be using this for other things. We'll be able to mine silicon, turn it into a high purity silicon, which is basically a silicon wafer, and de-energy grade it. Alright, let's get that going. That should be no problem because we're doing a pretty good job keeping up with our research. We actually are at full capacity right now on our conveyor belts, so doing good. Doing very good. 3, 2, 1, 0. There we go. Smelting purification complete. What other like technological things can we do? We don't know how to make the red energy matrix yet, so we can't really do that. We can get universe exploration, which allows us to view the veins of distributions on other planets. I'll go ahead and do that because it's going to be very quick. It only takes 10 electromagnetic blue matrices to get done, so. There we go. And now we can go on our map and we could see the amount of resources remaining on other planets. There we go. There's the galaxy view. And we can see... Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. Oh, it requires the universe exploration too to see on other planets. So we just see it on our planet at the moment. Okay, we have no silicon ore on our planet. Interesting. Or titanium. We'll have to get that shipped. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Boop, 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 boop. So we won't be able to do the silicon stuff for now. But we can do, I believe it's a smelting that is required to make this. I think it's smelting. Yeah, smelting facility. Okay. Okay. And we'll have this one be like here, like not too far away. One of these, put you here. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Now we need more conveyors because I have run out. I've run out of conveyors. Do 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 do. All right. Took these bad boys up. And boop. 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 You, for the time being, just stay down at 1. We need power to run you guys, which I don't have any, so I need to build a couple. Alright, and then you make me that. There we go. And then once I get low on fuel, we'll come back up here to actually get this stuff. Because just running on leaves is not going to generate enough power for what we need. Alrighty. Well, now that we got... Oh, what do we need for you? Oh, we can get you already. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that research going. And the next thing we probably need... Ooh, thermal power. Make a thermal power plant. Facility that uses combustible materials such as coal as fuel to generate electrical energy. Here we go. Energy loss between the energy value of the provided fuel and the produced electricity is expected. So this produces 2.16 megawatts of power, has an energy efficiency of 80%, but is used to run off of coal and the new thing that we just mined. It's fantastic. At the moment, our factory isn't really big enough to take advantage of thermal power yet. I'm usually afraid to use this because coal is a resource in this game that does not come back, where wind and solar is infinite. So I tend to not really use this unless I absolutely need to. So we'll wait on that for now. But getting a fuel storage, fluid storage, I don't know the third word, so I'm not really going to try to say it, would be really useful. It allows us to pump water for when we actually need it. Technology can escalate the fuel in the container, making transportation more convenient. So we got that, and we can also get high efficiency plasma, which allow us to build cool plasma things. We get a wireless power transmitter, or power tower, which will allow me to hook up to the power grid to charge myself. Great in emergencies. And then electromagnetic drive will allow us to make an electronic motor. Which I think that would probably be the first thing we need. Because we can make it all right now. We are automating iron gears and motors. Electric magnets, I think, is what that last one is. So we can get that one going, and then we got semiconductors, which is used to make microchips, which we can't do because we don't have silicon on this planet. But we can also... Ooh, solar panels. Solar panels would be pretty cool. That's a different source of power. It is only produced during the day, but we can't make silicon, so we can't really do that yet. There's no silicon on our planet. So we're going to have to rely on thermal power. Let's get electromagnetic drives. That'll be easy. But now that we got that research done, and we can go to our other planets now, and we can see what they have on it. This lava planet has literally a little bit of everything. There's not a whole lot of silicon on that planet, though. A lot of titanium. What about on the other one? What do you have on? You have a lot of titanium, but not a whole lot of everything else. I think I wanted to make my home planet on this one. Hey, electromagnetic drive has been researched. So now we can build an electronic motor. Nice. I think it was either this one or... No, it was this one because it's in between the two planets. That's right. I wanted to make this one the factory center of our solar panel or solar system. Because this one would be nice, but if it gets really far away, it's going to take forever for shipments to get to this planet. Despite the fact of being 100% frozen over. It's got really strong winds, though. Interesting. Takes 21,000 seconds for it to rotate around the world. It's got a really slow day-night cycle, 1,056 seconds. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Alright, let's go ahead and start getting construction of the electronic motor so we can get that automated. Let's see, we need iron, magnetic coil, that's what it is. Iron, magnetic coils, and a gear. My magnetic coils are just going in to get the research laboratories going. Which are at full capacity now. Indeed. So yeah, we have our gear there. The magnetic coil here. Yeah, we could probably just build it like right here. Just feed all that stuff over into this area. Probably pull off the iron from here. Yeah, let's make it like right here. So I need a storage box. Boop. I also need one of you. And how are we doing? We got 63 of those. Okay, we're fine. Yeah, let's build this about right here. Our storage. Put that about right here. Nice. Yeah, we still got plenty of room to build other places. Now I need... Let's see, I need a splitter. Alright, need you to come with me. It's about here. Mm-hmm. Doop. Alright, so that's iron. What else did you need? Gears and electronic coils. The gear is right here, so that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Boop boop. Boop boop. Doop. We'll hook it up there. It's a little messy, but it'll do. Okay. And then the last one we need is you. There we go. Yep. Need some power, which we'll put right there. There we go. We are now making electric motors. Fantastic. All right, what's next? The high plasma things. I think the next thing I really need to do, maybe get fluid stuff going. It's not bad. Power. Crystal smelting. Again, we need silicon. There's no silicon on our planet. So we are probably going to need to figure out a way to get into space. Which might be this. Logic bot. Oh my. Planetary logistics system. Basically, what I'm going to need to do is we'll have to do this manually for now until we actually have a way to get into space. Or to get to make electronics and stuff like that. So, I believe there is... I think it's drive engines the next one I need. I mean, this allows us to fly into space, I believe. Double press space to lift off, hold arrow keys when spaced in flight mode, which will activate sail mode at a certain altitude. In sail mode, mech will orbit the planet at a higher speed. Yeah, this is what I need to actually fly to other planets. This also needs mech core 2 before we can actually do that. And before we even can do that, we need energy matrix. What do we need for that? Let's see. Electronic, solar. Semiconductor, processor. Titanium. Here it is. Energy matrix. We need fuel and hydrogen to make that. What does it require to actually unlock this? I think we can unlock it by getting a plasma extract refining, which allows us to make oil extractors. And then we can do a plasma refining, which gives us hydrogen. Hydrogen and oil. Still got a whole lot to do in this game. We got so much to do. But before we can work on silicon, we need energy matrix. So we need to work on getting ways to get hydrogen. So fuel storage is probably going to be the next thing we need. And then we need high energy plasma coils. And then plasma extract refining. And then energy matrix. And eventually we can make the hydrogen fuel rod, which is much more energy efficient than the fuel cells we're currently using. So much to this game. We have so much to do. But first things first, we're going to need to get fuel storage, which should be researched like relatively quickly because we have so much research available. Oh, indeed. That's cool. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. Fuel storage complete. Alrighty. So now we have fuel storage. We're gonna need water for the oil area. So we need to figure out where we want our oil area to be. Yeah, I want to move around. Oh, there we go. So, we got a bunch of copper up there. Or coal, I should say. We have a huge amount of stone. I thought that was iron for a moment. Here's a bunch of iron. Okay. There's crude oil there. Do, 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 do. I guess we could make like the oil stuff over there. Yeah, there's oil there, and there's another oil here. Yeah, probably make it all up there. It's awfully far away from the factory, though. But what I want to do is I want to make a couple storage areas for oil and water and refined oil and just have them like all next to each other. I think they'll be really, really cool and look really nice once they're filled. Crap, where's my base? I've lost my base! Yeah, maybe we can make this island right here just nothing but storage for oil. Only problem is I don't want like the stuff to be like super far away from the actual veins though. But having a central hub somewhere and then like making it like this area like oil extraction and like make this area like water extraction or water processing, I think that would be pretty nice. Yeah, like we can put like all of the storage here and just make it like a central storage area for the actual planet. I think that's what we're gonna do. So where am I? I'm right here. Yeah, so let's see how big these things are. And how much they take to actually make. They take iron. Okay. I believe we can also stack these things on top of each other too. Alright, where's iron storage? There you are. Grab 100 of you. Throw you in. Boo, 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 boo. Let me open you up a little bit, since I'm going to be using a lot of you. 1.1 gigajoules! Lots of energy. And it burns really efficiently. Yeah, let's build all the storage over here. So let's put one there. Stack one on top. One here. Stack another on top. And another one here. And stack that one on top. Alright, cool. Just gonna chop down these trees. Alrighty. Let's see, do we have our water pump? Gotta build it. Do we have the materials to build one? We do. Let's get that under our control. Because I think I'm gonna make this left one right here be water. Hehe. And we'll just hook up the water like right here. Is there a way to rotate you? There we go. And then the oil and all that stuff is going to be going over there. Hehe. Oh god, you're so far away from the grid. Or even is the grid? Okay, you're actually not too far away. You're definitely not further away than I expected you to be. So, make me more of those. Yeah, these things don't have that long of a reach. And boom. All right. Let's go make sure our water thing is running. It is. It is pumping water out of the ocean. Fantastic. And it's being stored into a storage tank where you can actually see inside with the little bit of water that's in there. And as more and more water goes inside, that storage will get fuller and fuller, which is a cool effect in the game. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. We got a ooh, that's a really nice shot. Yep, there you go. Yeah, I like that shot. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. We've made some progress. We got some more research, some more automation going. We are still not actually making anything for the Dyson sphere. We are still just gathering materials and getting it organized so we can get the Dyson sphere up and running once we get the technology. We have found out that we do not have silicon on this planet, so I need to work on giving my mech the ability to fly to other planets so that we can mine silicon there manually and then bring it here to get it smelted. And we can keep doing that until we get the ability to actually make our factory be multi-planetary. And that's going to be cool. That's going to be really cool once we get to that part of the game. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. If you do, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated.